Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one, a lot of people have been asking me about hot tag, how it works, how to set it up, that kind of thing. So we're going to use Viscera's hot tag with Julius against Hogan here. We'll talk about the builds on them later and stuff. So for now, let's just get in here and run Julius through his cycles, and I will show you what I mean. I moved It's a Trap plate onto Julius, so we're going to give him a run with It's a Trap. Of course, the last time I ran him, I had the blue plate, which as you can see here, we're not going to need. Now, this is slightly better than It's a Trap, so we're definitely going to roll with it while it's available to us. For sure. So this should be a really nice pop right here. Yeah, that was $1 billion. So that's our first turn, right? That was our first turn. Turn 2 coming in here. See what we get when we don't have the... Okay, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe this out. Alright, this is turn 3. So, Julius is kind of perfect because he's going to get 2 sets of 2 moves. We're going to have 1 action left. That's where you want to stop when you get to 1 action left on your 3rd turn and tag your hot tag guy in. So after this one, I'd really like to get a blue cascade, to be honest, and load the blue. That would, there, close. Alright, so now is when we want to tag Viscera in, right? So hot tag Viscera comes in. We still have 1 action left. He does 50 million damage, and for his 1 action, let's just make a 4x4 area into multiply gems of strength 23. I think that would be a good thing. And now Viscera's going to go boom boom, and Julius comes back in. His buffs should still be active. And in this case, we're going to get a bunch of 23 multiply gems from Big Viscera. That looked like 1.8 billion. We also have the blue for multiplies here loaded up. So this one should be exceedingly large as well. It didn't even register. I have no idea how hard that was. Pretty dang hard though, right? Did not even register. Of course, Viscera also had the 1 heal gem, so Julius healed back up, so we don't have to worry about not healing back up. So that's another nice benefit there. Viscera, I think, is going to become a lot of people's kind of go-to tag-in hot tagger. Like Penta obviously has big multiplies, so does Viscera, as you guys saw. Great combo with anyone with a buff like Julius here. Penta, I just really enjoy using his power gem, so it's hard for me to want to use him as a hot tag guy. I get it though when you can do huge damage with him though, right? So Viscera though, definitely. I think that was like 1.2 billion right there. Julius doing that work, man. Be nice if we get one more blue in here. Shucks. Really wanted that, not gonna lie. One more set of multiplies. Would have been smexy. I think we're doing just fine though. Just fine. So now all that's left to see is how much damage we did with, and nearly 10 billion, 9.6 billion from Julius. Yeah. So that's hot tag. Viscera is going to be, like I said, a really strong one along with Penta. I was definitely looking forward to trying him with this. And that's how the hot tag works currently. I'm not sure if it'll stay that way or not, to be honest. But for now, your buffs and stuff carry over. And you can get, obviously, a massive hit, right? So let me know what you guys think about Julius and, more importantly, Viscera with his hot tag mechanic of the big ol' multiplies. Works really well. Like I said, you can with Penta too. Penta gets some really big ones. So anyone with a gem buff is gonna pair really well with those because the buff carries over. So you're like extra buffed and all that. So, but hopefully that showed the mechanic. I'll do another one with Ilya and like Kofi. It won't be as good, probably Kofi, but it'll show you guys kind of again another hot tag and hopefully help explain it. So if you have more questions about hot tag, let me know. Feel free to like rewatch that section, but you basically just set up the hot tag and then go to town again. So yeah, there's a lot of people. Anyone with a hot tag works. So if you have a weaker second character, right? Like, so this would be like the equivalent of 2 people doing 5 billion. Just about like 4.6, right? So like 2 mudas. So anytime, you know, you wouldn't have somebody as good in the second slot, then you can use the hot tag to your advantage. So, and sometimes set up some big hits like we did with Viscera's multiplies. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Oh, I need to show you guys the setups. I should do that, huh? Let's show you the setups. Roster. I'm so sorry, I almost forgot. You guys, somebody would have been like, Mherex, you said. So Julius is Tama plate and it's a trap, right? Pretty straightforward. 2 perks are in effect, so we just need woods, and then we got Jacob for 60%, Brett for multiply, and 40% purple. And then because we're always having multiplies, I went with Chelsea green instead of purple for the multiply. And then Viscera, because he's not doing any damage, I just set him up completely. Every multiply strength I could add, right? So I could get the biggest multiplies possible out. So 15 gems at 23 strength was where we ended up with. So his strap, none of that matters, just the multiply trainers on. So you just want to put as much as you can that have plus to multiply, right? Percentage won't do anything. So that's just how you'd set him up. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. On that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. 9.5 bill from Julius. Heck yeah.